Welcome to Learner's Planet, my dear children. Children, this is session 2 about force, work and energy. In the previous session, we studied about different types of forces and different types of machines. Now, in this session, we will study about energy and its sources. So children, we are able to do work only when we have energy. Why? What is energy? Yes, we are able to do work because of energy. Because energy is the ability to do work. So children, always remember that energy is called the ability to do work. So here you can see some pictures. All the persons are working. So why they are able to work? Yes, because they all have some energy. So we can say that energy is the ability to do various kinds of work. Children, for example, we need energy to do everything, right from the basic things to the difficult tasks, right? So we need energy to do everything. Let's see some examples. Why do we need energy and for what do we need energy? Yes, we need energy to do work. And where do we need energy? Yes, we need energy while walking, then while reading, while talking, lifting any heavy object, then carrying. You can see in the picture a boy carrying books, right? Then climbing. So these are different types of examples which shows that we need energy for doing everything, right from the basic things to the difficult tasks, right? So depending upon that, we can say that energy exists in various forms, and energy changes easily from one form to another, right? So always remember that energy is the ability to do work and it changes easily from one form to another form. And that is why we can say that energy exists in various forms. So it exists in the various forms, such as in the form of chemical energy, right? For example, you might have seen some factories or industries, right? So they are releasing chemical energy. So energy exists in the form of chemical energy, then mechanical energy. Mechanical energy means we are working, right? So this working kind of energy is mechanical energy, then heat energy, then light energy, which produces light or electricity for us, then electrical energy, which gives electricity, then magnetic energy, then sound energy, which produces different kinds of sounds. So we can say that energy exists in various forms. So children, now we will study about different sources of energy. Sources of energy means from where do we get energy? So children, the first very important source of energy for us is the sun. The sun is the main source of all the energy on the earth, right? So we can say that sun is very important source of energy on earth, and the energy that we get from the sun is called solar energy. So you can see in the picture, the sun is providing energy to the object, and so we can say that the energy that we get from the sun is called solar energy. Children, even we see plants around us, and plants also use solar energy to make food in the green leaves, right? As you can see in this picture, the plants use solar energy, that is the energy from the sun, to make food in the green leaves. As we studied in very previous chapters, that leaf is the kitchen of a plant. So leaf is able to move, or leaf is able to make food because of the solar energy, right? So we can say that plants use solar energy to make food in the green leaves, and this food has energy which is stored in the form of chemical form, right? So always remember that the food which is by the green leaves has energy stored in the chemical form. Children, solar energy is also important for us and the plants and various animals. Children, solar energy can also be used to generate electricity, and we get heat and light energy also from the sun. So children, we can say that sun is very important source of energy for the living beings, right? So we can say that we get heat and light energy from the sun, and solar energy can also be used to generate electricity. So children, we studied about the first very important source of energy, that is the sun. And now we will study about the second source of energy, that is wind. So children, what is actually wind? What is wind? Yes, wind is the movement of air around us. So whatever objects are moving, they are moving with the help of wind, because wind is the movement of air around us. For example, you can see here, any object that is moving has energy in it, right? So how does this energy comes and how does this happen? Do objects move? Yes, they do not move on their own because they do not have energy of their own, right? So we can say that any object that is moving has energy in it, and wind is the movement of air which helps them to move. For example, grass, for example, a boat and a kite. These all are examples of the wind. Then we can also say that energy of the wind can turn windmills. So these are the picture of windmills, which in turn can move other machines called as turbines, right? So energy of the wind can turn windmills, and windmills move other machines called as turbines. So children, what is actually a turbine? Yes, we can say that a turbine is a machine with the rotating blades, right? We will see that what is a turbine, right? And these turbines are then helping us to produce electrical energy. So we can say that the energy of the wind can turn windmills, which in turn can move other machines called as turbines, and these turbines help to produce electrical energy for us. And now we are going to study about water, which is the third important source of energy. Children, moving water also has a lot of energy in it, right? So to use this water or to use this energy, by using the moving water, by using this energy, we build dams. So what are dams for? Yes, dams allow the water to fall with a force from a very great height onto the turbines. So you can see here, this is a picture of a dam. So moving water has lot of energy in it, right? So here the water keeps moving and it generates a lot of energy, and because of this energy the dams are made. Dams are allowed to move the water to fall with force from a very great height. So from this height the water falls to this place onto the turbines. Here are some turbines placed, right? And then the turbine, which is a machine with the rotating blades, are moved and they are able to help us to produce electrical energy. So this is a picture of turbine. So turbines move and help to produce electrical energy, right? So we can say that this is a picture of a windmill, right? This is not a turbine, this is a windmill, but it is able to move the turbines which are present in the water, and turbines move and help to produce electrical energy. Okay children? So are you clear with this? So I hope that you enjoyed this session and learned about energy and its various important sources like the sun, water and wind. So we will meet in the next session with the new lesson. Till then, keep learning and keep enjoying. Thank you children.